Hey everybody, it's Silvia Mordini, the founder of Alchemy of Yoga. Namaste. How are you guys? I'm so excited to have this time with you, and thank you for making this time. It is all about online yoga teacher training today, and there are so many choices and programs to choose. There's more now than ever before, even in this moment in time. So all I want to do is tell you about my program. It's 15 years old with graduates from over 25 countries in the world. And in this process of telling you about how spectacular my program is, I hope you start to get to know me a little bit, have some exposure to me. And if you stay until the end, I'll tell you even more about my life story and how I have used yoga to change my life, to heal my life, and really stoke happiness every day. So, but I'm going to put that part at the end because the most important part is I want to be able to tell you about the program itself. So I thought we would jump in, and without further delay here, I'm going to do a little share screen, and I have an incredible presentation that I've put together with you in mind. And for some of it, I'm just going to let you know, you'll see my face like, hey. And for other parts of it, I'll go ahead and minimize myself so that you can just focus on the information being presented. So you'll have a little bit of both, but thank you again. And let us begin finding all the information that you could possibly want to know about my Alchemy of Yoga online yoga teacher training program. In today's session, we're going to cover the big change from Yoga Alliance. I'm excited to tell you about that. And then how do you know that you're ready, that this is the right time for you right now? What my program is all about, who it is ideal for, why online training, the benefits of online training, and the training formats, what you can expect. I'll also go over the curriculum and the syllabus so you understand what's involved, what you're going to learn during my comprehensive program, why Alchemy of Yoga is different, and I'll also go into this investment into yourself and talk about the tuition and a very, very special offer. So I hope you stay until the end. So Yoga Alliance did what? Holy cow. Say it's not so, it is so. Since 1997, Yoga Alliance has said that of the 200 hours of a 200-hour registered yoga teacher, 180 of those hours have to be in person. Contact hours is what they've called them. Then last year they made a change that only 160 of those hours needed to be in contact, 40 could be online learning. So this is very exciting. But due to the shelter-in-place situation that we're all facing in the Yoga Alliance has made a decision, which I totally agree with and honor them for, that temporarily, those graduates that become certified through online yoga teacher training programs can register as RYT, registered yoga teachers, with Yoga Alliance. So this is a temporary thing. It doesn't last long. And as long as the training takes place before June 30th, then this opens up this really unique possibility for you. So to take advantage of it now is something very special. So the next question that people ask is often, is now the right time? How do I know that I'm ready? And to be honest, you guys, just by asking the question, am I ready for a yoga teacher training program, demonstrates your own awareness and a very humble heart. So just from that, I believe that you're already ready. And if you're watching this presentation, if you're interested, I also believe that 99.9% that you are ready to complete a yoga teacher training program. And perhaps it's been a lifelong dream, and maybe you just haven't had the opportunity to step away from the busyness of your daily schedule. And now that we're in a new reality with a different schedule, this has completely opened the door for you to make this dream come true. I hope so. And I'd love for you to walk through that door. And I want you to picture this. You wake up in your own bed, you eat a nutritious light breakfast, you take some deep breaths, you roll out your yoga mat, as you get ready to become a certified yoga teacher from your very own house. Oh, happy days. Well, it's happening. It is happening right now. Who is my online training program ideal for? Well, anyone that is at home and in the midst of this international emergency is seeking what is next for your personal professional life. Maybe you've been asking yourself with this pause, what is it that I really want to do? Do I want to continue living, working in the same ways that I have been? Or is this an opportune time to look at myself and ask myself some challenging questions about what I want and what stokes my happiness to then perhaps make a change? Or maybe you've been a working professional outside of the home and you've been seeking a way to bring the healing of yoga to others as a means of supporting their mental, emotional, and physical well-being, because the yoga itself has helped you heal, has helped to promote your well-being. Maybe you're a parent at home right now and you've wanted to train in yoga so that you could offer the healing modalities to your family members or those other people that are with you in quarantine. And those are your students. And anyone who has longed to complete a yoga teacher training, yet never had the space in their life to devote their attention to an in-person 200-hour certification. Also have a very sweet spot in my heart for teachers, whether it's elementary, high school, college. My parents were both educators, and so it is a very personal thing that if you are home right now and you want to train to offer yoga and mindfulness to your students, both online and in the classroom, this is a really opportune time. I've had many students in my programs through the years that have been teachers at all levels in their community, and all of them have story after story about how they've brought the yoga, mindfulness, meditation into their classrooms and what a difference, a positive difference it's made. So does this sound like you? And you can even put your hands over your heart, just nice and flat, Hridaya Mudra. Take a big breath in and then breathe out your mouth. Does this sound like you? Is yoga your passion? You want to learn more, but you don't have time for a 6 to 9 month yoga teacher training program or one that happens every weekend. Or maybe you want to get to the heart of your truth. You want to know your true self, attract true love, and start living your true purpose with passion. You're ready to embrace the deepest, authentic you. Or you have a desire to inspire. You take pride in making a meaningful contribution to the world. Deepening your spiritual practice is something important to you, especially during this pandemic. Or perhaps, does this sound like you want to make lifelong new high vibe friends? And it's not always easy to make friends, conscious friends that share the same interests that we do and have that same mindful quality. So this is a great opportunity. Or perhaps, does this sound like you? You would love to create a career that you are passionate about. And so why online training? Because instead of sitting at home, laying in a pool of boredom, flipping through your newsfeed again, or taking another look to see what's in the refrigerator, you can instead make your dreams of becoming a certified yoga teacher finally come true. Why online training? What does it offer? Well, number one, it's practical. It's self-paced, it's convenient, it's flexible, it is holistic, it's inclusive, it's fair, and it is indeed very, very personal. Let me tell you now about the benefits of my online training. So my online training is a hybrid. It's both self-paced and with interactive teaching modules that are online, live, and dynamic in Zoom classrooms, a little bit like what we're doing right now. And that's over 50 hours of the live interactive portion. It's also providing you a flexible pacing. There's an opportunity to use the library of videos, audio, and materials to work at your own pace, whatever it is. There's a lot of personalized attention and feedback in the online environment that sometimes in-person trainings make it more difficult to achieve. I'll give you an example. When I'm looking at someone's alignment in a group situation, let's say everyone's in downward facing dog, and I'm looking at the alignment, I'm giving verbal cues, but there's a number of people in front of me and you're still holding downward facing dog, and you're wondering, wow, how much longer am I going to be holding this down dog? Because I'm trying to give everybody the individual attention within a group environment. Using technology, we're going to have an opportunity for me to look at your down dog, yours individually. I can use an annotator pen. I can show you with drawing on your body, so to speak, where you're out of alignment, where there can be improvements, where there might be a leak of energy. We can really fine tune your particular alignment through that individual means of just seeing you. So in many ways, it very much allows more of this personal attention than an in-person experience. The mentoring support is really impactful. It's not just for you and your personal development, but your practice and your business development. In addition, my program will teach you how to teach both online and in person. And these days, that's more important than ever before. Other benefits of my program, we are using cutting edge technology. I have a whole library of teaching materials that's really in depth and a hands-on approach to distance learning. There is also lifetime access. So this is not a situation where you get only a 6-month access or 1-year access. I'm giving everything over to you for a lifetime. And as I introduce more material, you'll also have access to that material as well. Once we're connected, I always want to be giving and serving you to the best of my abilities forever and ever. You will also develop a global network of like-minded tribe members, friends that will feel like soul family. So really expect students from all over the world. It's one of the beautiful benefits. In addition, if you want to understand how it all works in terms of like, what does the program itself consist of? Well, you have the study hours, including reading your yoga teacher training manual. And I can't help myself, but I'm in a constant state of up-leveling myself and up-leveling all of the programs and everything that I touch, including your yoga teacher training manual. So this is the 32nd version of your YTT manual. And I have to say, it is better than ever, not just like 1% better, but it's like a gazillion% better. And I'm really excited and proud of it. And I'm excited for you to have it and use it as a tool and refer back to it forever. There are going to be live classroom settings, or if you're unable to make those live sessions, then I will have replays for you. The teaching videos in the Alchemy of Yoga Teachable Library are amazing. We will also have live online yoga practices. So maybe for you, you just need accountability, or you just want to invest in coming into the best shape of your life and you need like daily yoga. Great, then you'll be getting a lot of yoga. We have a private Facebook group that offers you support 24/7. I am in the Northern Hemisphere currently. Some of my team is in the Southern Hemisphere. So we are able to literally watch your questions, your comments in our Facebook group 24 hours a day and offer you support. In addition, based on that nature of Facebook groups and you asking questions, I'll be able to provide you additional content as well, which is really exciting, that is customized and specific to what you need. So for example, maybe you wake up one day and you write in our Facebook group, wow, I'm feeling really filled with a lot of anxiety today. And I don't know where it came from, because yesterday I was feeling great. And I might look at things like what the astrological forecast is for this day and what's going on. And then I might feed back some articles or information about that. I might ask you some questions, knowing now your dosha, your Ayurvedic constitution, about what you've been eating, and maybe help you get some information related to that. So there's lots of different ways that it can be really interactive and just in time. There's also a private WhatsApp group, and no one's happier than me when even just a funny meme comes across in my WhatsApp. So we offer you that as well. And the certification upon completion of the program and the requirements allows you then to register with Yoga Alliance as an RYT 200 hour teacher. So Yoga Alliance is optional, but if that's something that's important to you, then I just want you to know that this is that moment where it's possible to do. What my program is not, and I just want you to know this as well, it is not canned, pre-programmed, 100% digital training, because I really believe in order to become a skillful yogi and in order for you to have the support, the love that you need for your growth and development, we need to interact live. It can't just be watching a bunch of videos. It has to be a component where we're really engaged with one another. So, how does it work? What can you expect? Super excited to tell you. This is what it looks like. The training formats include the video teachings and all that's on the online academy, as well as then uh, the Alchemy of Yoga teacher training manual and access to all daily live online classes and any other courses that are being offered during the course of the program, the live Zoom sessions 2 to 3 times a week, the required books, Facebook, and WhatsApp groups. So that is the formats of what's included so that there's some variety. And it is amazing how the alchemy of all of these things works together quite nicely. You can expect alchemy, which is defined as the art of change, both spiritually and physically, or the power or process of transforming something ordinary into something extraordinary. You have an opportunity to take this moment in time and living the life that you're living, just doing the ordinary or mundane things that we're doing just day in and day out. You have a moment to transform this daily living as we shelter in place and make it extraordinary. You can alchemize it. You can like literally turn this experience into gold if you want to. What else can you expect but magic, of course? Alchemy of Yoga teacher training changes your life. I've seen it 31 times. I know it works. You will wake up to the power you have to go into the alchemist laboratory of your life experience and mix the potions you want to create your dream life going forward. You will be empowered. You will learn how to unblock the obstacles to your happiness and start living from your highest self. Consider this the ultimate adventure, a hero's journey that will both challenge and encourage you to embrace your potential, awaken your inner power, transform your doubts, and ignite your purpose with passion. Alchemy of Yoga promises transformation, which means ignite change, break habits, and open up. But don't just take my word for it. Here's what some Alchemist alumni say. And for more testimonials, please visit our website, alchemyofyoga.com. But here's just a few. I completed the program with a better sense of self and an understanding that how I see myself is how the world sees me. So it's important that I constantly work to love myself and seek and build self-confidence. It is clear Silvia loves yoga and she loves to teach it to everyone, from the new teachers she mentors to the students in every class. I was able to go deeper into myself. I never knew I had the courage to face the boxes that have been closed and locked up for such a long time. I know now I'm brave enough to face anything, and I'm forever grateful for that. Silvia is my inspiration to follow a life I love and make no excuses. My psychological experience was amazing. Self-healing was a huge component of my experience. This training will help you find your magic. While diving deep, be prepared to find yourself and leave behind the old you. I highly recommend this experience for anyone seeking this certification. Silvia is a consummate professional with a multitude of talents as a trainer, but more than that, she exemplifies everything that a true yogi should be. Caring and compassionate with her students, living and breathing the Yoga Sutras, both on and off the mat. I still believe to this day that doing the 200-hour teacher training was one of the best decisions I ever made. So imagine what is possible. Put yourself in that place. And if you've been feeling like there's something bigger out there and you're ready to make changes in your life, then my yoga teacher training is for you. If you want to change the world, then my training is for you. So get ready to become the very best yoga teacher possible and have fun while you do so. How is the Alchemy of Yoga program organized? Well, there's two key influences. One, the amazing book, The Alchemist, and how the Yoga Sutras, chapter 1, verse 1, define happiness. Yoga defines happiness as 3 levels of transformation: physical alchemy, mental alchemy, and spiritual alchemy. In other words, when what you do, what you feel, and what you think are in alignment, you are as happy as you are, because joy is your birthright. These are the fundamental teachings of yoga. And so this is how the program is organized. Physical alchemy, tapas. To ignite the changes we want to make in our lives, we must establish a solid foundation. This is about getting fired up and passionate and enthusiastic. And it also literally can mean heating the body through the moving and breathing, like in Vinyasa yoga. I have aligned the lower 3 chakras to the physical alchemy, the earth, water, fire chakras. So with the earth, we can manifest our desires only if we have strong roots within ourselves. The second chakra, we will tap into the limitless potential so that you can create your dreams and desires. And finally, 3, you will ignite the fire of burning desires and dreams through action. We will not just talk about things, you will see your life change, because transformation happens faster. I know it, and I've seen it over and over. The second alchemy is in yoga. Mental alchemy is where we study the self to learn about the self. And it's like what I refer to this program as is a master's degree in yourself. So many times you're studying other subject matter, but here you are the subject. You are the one studying and the one being observed. The mental alchemy is through self-observation. By witnessing your thoughts, you start to become aware of mental patterns and the obstacles to your own happiness. I've aligned this with the 4th chakra, Anahata. And so as we journey through the heart to align with love and the wisdom of our hearts, we learn how to communicate that out into the world, aligning our thoughts and our actions with our ultimate truths. This inner wisdom becomes available when you open up your heart and you learn to surrender to love, letting go of what is no longer in alignment with your heart. You break habits that no longer serve. And this time in self-reflection is what allows you for self-expression to be authentic and real. The third alchemy is spiritual alchemy, Ishvara Pranadhana. While you're doing and you're watching, you let go of the ego of judgment. You move beyond wanting life to be different, and you begin to surrender and accept the natural flow of this moment, the isness of now. When we do that, then happiness becomes our natural alchemy. I've aligned these with the 5th, 6th, and 7th chakras. The 5th chakra is about communicating to the universe our wisdom learned from the heart with clarity and truth. In the 6th chakra, we open up the 3rd eye in order to sink back as the observer of our being. And as we do this, just this alone, you guys, all negative thoughts dissolve, and we return back to stillness, happiness, and love. We surrender to the guidance of the inner wisdom, and we know that the answers we seek lie within us. The 7th chakra, the flow of grace, is all around us, and it flows through us through this open crown chakra, and we become the embodiment of the divine as we were created, a unique expression of consciousness, dwelling in our natural alchemy of love and peace. In other words, you open up. You do that by breaking old habits and dropping old stories. Here, I'd love to tell you a little bit more about the curriculum itself. By taking chapter 2, verse 1 of the Yoga Sutras, this definition of the alchemy of yoga, we get to see and feel the natural interconnectedness of all people and to all creatures and to the earth herself. This natural alchemy serves as our guide as you embark on this beautiful and honorable yogic path of self-study. This online program is based in the 4 educational categories as outlined by Yoga Alliance. We've taken those 4 categories and we've created 8 modules. I want to show those to you. It's easier to see. So these are the 4 categories according to Yoga Alliance. Technique, training, practice, 75 hours, the majority. Anatomy and physiology, 30. Yoga humanities, 30 hours. And then professional essentials is 50 hours. So you can find this in our brochure online, and I will share that information at the end. But this is the detail of what the technique, training, and practice means to us. You're going to learn more than one style of yoga, not only in order to have more tools in your toolkit to teach, but more so first, just to create the antidotes and the happiness prescriptions as if you were an MD for your soul. And that way you need more than one modality. So you will learn how to teach and how to practice vinyasa, hatha, yin, restorative, and kundalini. And whatever combination of those comes out, because you are the ultimate alchemist, is amazing. It gives you more opportunities. You'll also dive deep into the chakra system, which is the psychology of yoga. The anatomy and physiology, the key takeaways here is that yes, it's muscles and bones and it's the biomechanics of safe movement, but it's also about the nervous system, really understanding the stress response, fight or flight, and the relaxation response known as rest and digest. Learning how the mind-body connection through yoga, mindfulness, and meditation can bring healing to our nervous system. And all the practices that we can do and teach. Yoga humanities, this is a really from ancient wisdom to modern day mindfulness, this beautiful arc of everything that's included in that. We include key traditional concepts such as non-dualism. We will also really dig deep into the ethical constructs and how to maintain positive boundaries. We're going to learn what it means to live the life of a yogi based in Ayurveda, the lifestyle of a yogi, for our happiest life. And then professional essentials, now more than ever, it's really crucial to understand that the best teachers are the ones that know themselves the best. So the more that you do the personal development, the self-development, and you look inside in a constructive and mindful way, the better that information will come out as a credible teacher. You can only ever teach what you know. Also giving you all of the business tools. This is entrepreneur training for those of you that are interested as conscious entrepreneurs, or what I like to sometimes call yogapreneurs, how to stand out in the yoga world, or how to stand out so that you can be successful and prosperous. So those are the 4 categories. And then here are the 8 modules and how those roll up. The levels of transformation are in these 8 modules. You have, first, let me call your attention to 4 through 8, the alchemical elements. So earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Earth, the foundational alchemy, means rooting into yourself in order to be able to be a successful master manifester. This is related to the first chakra. The water module, emotional alchemy, tapping into your potential and living in possibility, the second chakra. Fire, physical alchemy, discovering your optimal performance, related to your third chakra. And air, mental alchemy, unlearning the obstacles to your happiness, the fourth chakra. and ether, spiritual alchemy, transformation into living and teaching yoga, the 5th, 6th, and 7th chakras. The first 3 modules, Alchemy of Yoga, is focused on the art of self-discovery and really going through what the component parts of this program offer you, how to get the most out of it. The second module is Foundation, doing the work of creating a vision statement, a mission statement for yourself, understanding your dharma, which means purpose, and learning what your non-negotiables are, the promises that you want to make yourself, and how you can commit to them and maintain them. The third module, Life Inspired, how to live an inspired life with purpose on purpose. This is a program recognized by Yoga Alliance, both in person and online. And this is now starting our 16th year as we cover the foundations of the traditional 8-limb path of yoga. We believe all of this is about celebrating yourself. And that celebration ends in, woo, you are certified at the 200-hour level, allowing you to begin your yoga teaching career. And what we hope is to live and offer the mission of Alchemy of Yoga, which is to teach peace. And at this point, you're welcome to register with Yoga Alliance. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you what sets us apart. It's the years of experience. We've graduated 30 classes. We believe in the importance of receiving the best education possible to become a thriving and prosperous yoga instructor. And we believe you can have fun while learning to do all that. How are we different? Well, we are way more than just a yoga teacher training. This is really a journey in self-discovery. My unique program enables a diverse variety of people to join from over 25 countries worldwide. And no matter the reason people join Alchemy of Yoga, they all have one thing in common. These are mavericks who perhaps don't fit the cookie cutter mold of a stereotypical yogi. And since its launch in 2004, hundreds of students have taken part in this comprehensive program. Our alchemists come from all over the world. We've graduated 30 classes of registered yoga teachers in our Bali, Costa Rica, and United States programs. And our graduates are teaching all over, online and in yoga studios, gyms, community centers, schools, prisons, retirement homes, firehouses, everywhere. We have successfully raised the bar on the standard of education for yoga and personal development. Our teachers make a difference. So whether you guys, it's about a career change, a lifestyle shift, or a desire to immerse yourself in the practice of yoga, my program allows you to manifest your unique potential as a yoga teacher. And the coolest result is that our graduates always end up paying it forward. We have graduates who work in schools with youngsters with special needs, others who have taken their yoga practice into underprivileged communities. We have graduates taking yoga into prisons and homeless shelters. And so whether it's about working online, in a studio, in a gym, alternative venues, Alchemy of Yoga teachers make a difference. And as promised, I said that I'd share a little bit more about myself. I am the founder of Alchemy of Yoga. I'm born in Ecuador. My father's from Italy, and I'm deeply proud of my Latina and Italian cultures. My immediate family is from Brazil, the Philippines, Puerto Rico, Ecuador, and Italy. And because my life is like the United Nations, I developed a sense of global citizenship early on. It was clear to me from the beginning, the oneness, the integration, and the holistic nature of life itself. I am a happiness coach, spiritual teacher, light worker leader, transformation leader, master manifester, and internationally recognized author and presenter. And some 15 plus years ago, I set out to found Alchemy of Yoga to help you discover the answer to the question, who am I? And to teach you how to say yes to your dream life. I've taught hundreds of aspiring yoga teachers who I call happiness ambassadors from over 25 countries through 30 graduating classes. And I am a teacher of teachers. And I firmly believe The alchemy of yoga sparks the fire of transformation in everyone. What I do is my enthusiasm is contagious as I inspire happiness and joyful living in everyone I meet, whether it's next to me, the coffee house, on a plane, random places, at the gym, in a yoga studio. I activate people to get unstuck from their pain and up-level their happiness. My life story and radical transcendence serve as a catalyst because I personally know it's possible to transform trauma to dharma and transmute drama to dreams. I've slayed the PTSD and panic attack dragons that followed my traumas with plant-based diet, meditation, yoga, and only holistic cures and modalities. I'm a successful CEO of thriving wellness companies, ready to help you live your happiest life. And with proven success, I know I can help you design your dream life through yoga. For those of you who like numbers, before I became a serial yogapreneur, I was a director for an international Fortune 100 professional services company. For 10 years, I founded and owned Total Body Yoga in Chicagoland with over 9,000 students. In 2004, I founded Alchemy of Yoga School. In 2009, I founded Alchemy Tours, an international yoga retreat company specializing in personal development. I've been in one hit and run as a pedestrian, one life-threatening cycling accident, one radical scooter accident, for a total of 2 near-death experiences, NDEs. I've also had 2 TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, and I'm a proud thriver, not just a survivor. What qualifies me to offer advice is my specialism in the Fortune 100 corporate world was training and development. It took me 5 years, you guys, to build the curriculum and syllabus for Alchemy of Yoga. I've led 31 teacher trainings. I have more than 12,000 hours of teaching experience. And I've also studied with the best teachers in the world in over 14 training programs. I'm actually in another program now, another couple hundred hours of teacher training online. So I've been on both sides. And when I started teaching yoga part-time, it took me 4 years to transition completely to teaching full-time and open a successful yoga studio with over 9,000 students and 6-figure salary. The truth is though, I never set out to teach yoga, but I do know it's what saved my life more than once. It changed me. It healed me physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It put me in charge of my own happiness. And I'm so passionate about yoga. I created a program to teach others to teach yoga, maybe even you. So are you ready to say yes to the teacher training that will change your life, to feel more alive, find your purpose, live with intention, be a rebel spirit? Well, not only do you get me and the entire team in your corner, but right now, I want to offer you something really, really special. For the next 7 days, I'm offering $1,500 off your registration. I know, let that land because it's ridiculous. But I sat over and over in meditation. And as I did this, it channeled through that I need to do more in support of the light workers that are in the closet, those light workers in the world that want to know how to offer their skills, their services, to be that lighthouse as we go in through this transition post-pandemic. And that I need to be able to make it more easeful financially. I am on your side. I am committed to helping you help the world and serve the world, the magic and the gifts that you have. And so the one way I can do that is to make this really ridiculous offer. Bonuses. Oh yes, there's more. There's so much more, which is super exciting. I offer a special teaching module that covers technology, internet, Zoom, how promotion works in social media, how to hold space for classes in online formats so that you can learn from an online program how to do some of this online teaching that is not going away. This is now a new frontier that started really about maybe 5 years ago that will continue to grow. So I want you to have that. The second bonus is basically a mini chakra book. So it's a chakra guidebook. Then you will receive a printable asana guide of 60 fundamental poses, the benefits, the modifications, all the details of those poses, so that for you yourself, you have an easy guide for knowledge, and it's a great guide in putting together classes for others. You'll also receive basically a predecessor to my full-on book, but this is like a little ebook inside the Yoga Sutras. And then you will receive a Brand Thyself workbook. These are worksheets that guide you through the process of building your brand identity and doing the good work that you want to do in the world. You'll also receive lifetime registration on Alchemy of Yoga. You will never have to pay a dues. You will always be there as a place for others to go to qualify if you are a certified teacher. And there are extra bonuses. How exciting is that? For a limited time, if you pay in full, you get 2 more bonuses, 4 more hours together. I know. So 2 one-on-one coaching sessions that could be based on your personal development, your business, your personal practice, and then 2 one-on-one practice supervision sessions. So it's you on your mat. Think of it like an online private session where I can really help you refine your alignment, refine those poses that are the most difficult for you. Maybe there's some poses you want to really figure out how to move into with greater success, and define a practice for you that works for you. So you get these 4 bonuses, very, very exciting. And in addition to that, your next question is probably, well, how much is it? So let's consider the usual cost of in-person trainings. It's $3,000 to $4,500. That's average for a 200-hour program. If it's a destination program, you have to factor in costs for travel, where you stay, lodging, food, all of that. And so this is just a basic training. So by the time you're done, it's often somewhere between $7,600 to $8,600. That is the reality. Your self-investment in my program costs less than half as much, $24.99. That's way less than the $7,600 to $8,600. And if you enroll now for the next 7 days, I'm going to give you $1,500 off. So that means the price in total is only $999 for 200 hours, in-depth self-study, in-depth personal development. You save $1,500 off of your tuition. In addition, there are payment plans available. It's 4 payments of $249.75 per month, April, May, June, and July. That's it, super easeful. Now is the time for you to become the best yoga teacher possible. I really want you to put your hand on your heart and just feel like now is the beginning. Now is the time. Why wait? All you have to do, you guys, is say yes. You are ready. I firmly believe that. And the universe has carved this time out for you. So it would be a great honor and a joy if you join me in Alchemy of Yoga. I want to show you a little bit of the amazing website so that you can see for yourself. All the information is right there, easy, 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 in order to access at any time. And this lets you then go right into the online learning portion of our website. Everything that I've gone through is right here at your fingertips. How do you know you're ready? And one thing I want to point out is if you have any questions and you want to get on a call with me, you just go here, click, it takes you to my calendar. I have 50 hours open this week. So there's plenty of time, whether you're in the Southern or Northern Hemisphere, my friends in Australia and New Zealand and Singapore and Taiwan, I'm there for you. as well as Italy and Germany and Sweden. I'm there for you guys too, and Canadians and in the United States. So all timings respected. You'll see the hours. You download the brochure here. I've made some videos for you so that you can learn more, and all of this information is exactly here. If you go through it, the curriculum is laid out, everything that we've gone through, as well as then the pricing and opportunity for the bonuses and the payment plan. They are all here for you. So all you have to do is just say yes and step in to this beautiful experience of a deep soul dive into the heart of yourself. If from everything that has taken place in the world right now, there's been greater clarity on the fact that we all benefit from the pause. We all benefit from having more time to look within and understand ourselves better and what's most important to you. So use this opportunity, because when you look back 3 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, this pivotal moment in history, you will have had an opportunity to really up-level your awareness and get the tools and education that you need. And so by saying yes to this, you know, then you can look back and you can say, yes, I stepped in and I took full credit and responsibility for this opportunity to gain the knowledge that I need to be the best person I can possibly be. So with that said, if you have any questions, I am streaming live on Facebook, also over here in Zoom, multitasking. Write me any questions. Oh, I see you. I see you. I'm looking at 2 devices just to make sure that I don't miss anyone's question. Oh, great. Yes. Wanting to know where I live right now. I am a new resident of St. Petersburg, Florida. So happy to be here, sunny day, and I literally follow the sun. I've been living as an expat the last 9 years. I had a home in Seattle, and 3 years ago I sold that home to be a full-on digital nomad. But a month and a half ago, I set new roots in Florida as my my home base. So really delighted to be here and excited to make new friends when the shelter in place comes to an end. But in the meantime, I'm stoked to be connected to you guys in this way. So thank you guys for asking. Thank you guys for asking. I'm just looking for other questions. Oh, thank you. Just a lot of hearts and a lot of like just loving comments. Thanks, you guys. I love that. This is great. We should hang out more often, don't you think? Well, if that is it, I hope that you feel like you have discovered all the ins and outs of Alchemy of Yoga online teacher training program. And don't hesitate to book your clarity call with me. And we can talk more to see if this is a really good fit. But for now, let's just bring our hands together. And just pause, drop into this moment, this beautiful moment of connection through technology, through computers and screens, but no less powerful to be connected into the heart. I'm so grateful for your listening, for watching, and for being in my support as I live my Dharma. I'm only here because you are here. So thank you for allowing me to serve you. And from my heart to your heart, to the heart of the universe, namaste. And peace. Peace out, everybody. That's it for now. Ciao.